Hi, welcome back to Tempest Industries' official YouTube channel. Bear with me a little bit this morning. My son did not sleep great, so my wife and I are feeling the brunt of that this morning. But that's okay. We'll press on. Today we're going to talk a little bit about our CNC machine, what brand we have, as well as some of the features that we have on our machine. But before we do that, subscribe to our channel, like and follow us. Comment. More importantly, comment on our videos. Let us know what we're doing right, what we can improve on, and what content you'd like to see. Let us know if you have any questions, and we can certainly do videos on things that you guys want to talk about, want to see, and help to educate and illuminate. So without further ado, our machine is manufactured by a company called CanCam, which is a Canadian manufacturer, and it is the C144OT80. So what that means is the 44 stands for 4 feet by 4 feet, and that is the size of our cutting surface and the maximum size of our material that we can put on the machine. We can do 4 foot by 4 foot sheets. The OT stands for open top. So a lot of CNC machines, especially milling machines, have an enclosed shroud on the top. This is to keep debris, chips, coolant from flying out of the machine and protect users. Ours doesn't, because we're not cutting metals on here. Really, we're only getting sawdust coming off the machine, and we're not using coolant for the machine. So why I like this is because we have such a big cutting surface, 4 feet by 4 feet, with an open top. We have access to all the sides. We can put material on and remove finished parts from either the side or the front. We're kind of stuck between two walls, so we only really have access from the front and one side, but it does give us access to the whole machine and means that we have better accessibility for our material. So the AT stands for automatic tool changer, which we have a bank of 6 tools on the side here, and that is programmed into our cutting files. So if a cutting file uses multiple tools, we can have them programmed into this bank and have them already preset. And within the programming, the machine will know to pick up and drop off tools as necessary. And then it will do that automatically throughout the programming and continue on. So no manual tool changing is necessary. We can just run the whole program and it will automatically do that. So all this is controlled by this controller, which is Masso G3. So it's a touchscreen controller. It's pretty robust. It has a lot of features in it, and I'm sure at some point we will do a longer video about that and kind of go through it. But for now, that's our controller that we use on this. So the machine also has 2 indexing probes. This one right here is for material initialization. So this touch-off probe will tell us where the material surface is. We just have to bring a bit that's already been programmed into the controller over to it and touch off with it, and the controller will then, the machine will then know where the top of our material is, and when we run our program, that's where its starting point is, at the top of the material. Our second one, let's see if we can get over here and see it, is back there. So that's our touch-off probe for our bits. So whenever we change a tool out, change to a new bit, we run it over to that touch-off probe, and it will tell the CNC machine what the length of that bit is, where the end of it is, so that when we go and start our job, the machine will know this is the end of the bit, and this is how deep you're cutting, and that's how we set up our bits, so the machine knows exactly what to cut and how to cut. So this machine has 3 ball screws on it. So a ball screw is a combination between ball bearings and a screw. So this is the screw right here, and there's 3 of them. One controlling the X-axis, which is this one controlling the Z-axis, which is buried behind our spindle in there, and then there's one underneath which controls the Y-axis. And so it uses a combination of a screw, hence the screw part of the name, and ball bearings. So in this shuttle right here, there is a series of ball bearings which will ride along this screw, and it has really good accuracy. So there's no tracking with it, or barely any tracking with it. So when we want to go over, a thousandth of an inch, we're going over exactly a thousandth of an inch, and we don't need to worry about that. It has great accuracy. Lastly, well, two things. This CNC machine has a bunch of drawers on the front, which is fantastic. It's just a little feature that I like because all of my tools are kept in drawers. They're all organized in there, and we know exactly where our tools are, and they're right there with the machine, and we're not running all over the place trying to get it. It also has really heavy-duty casters on it, which I absolutely love. So they're in the down position right now, so everything's stable, everything's level, and the machine's not moving. But if we do need to move the machine, we can lift it up off of those casters and or lift it up onto those casters and roll it around as necessary. So those are a few features of our CNC machine. I mean, there's many more, and as we go through videos, we will talk about more things. And as you guys have questions, we will answer those questions. But for now, like and subscribe and follow us, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.